Hi, I'm Brooke, and tonight we're going to be making Mediterranean swordfish with a twist. And the twist is we're going to be cooking it in a paper bag, believe it or not. And this is actually a classic French technique, and it's an amazing way to cook fish because it actually steams it with its own juices. So it's super healthy, very easy to clean up, and the presentation is amazing. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so I've diced about 2 cups of cherry tomatoes. Just lengthwise is fine. Whatever's in season, plum tomatoes would work too, or in the summer, heirloom tomatoes would be even better. But this is perfect. And I also have about a tablespoon of chopped basil as well. And then I'm also going to add about 1/4 cup of shallots, diced shallots. And the great thing about shallots is it's much milder taste than onions, so it won't overpower the swordfish or anything like that. And then we're also going to add capers. I love capers. I can't get enough of them. They're super salty. And as this is a Mediterranean dish, capers are very important. You could also add olives too if you prefer, but I find that olives and capers might be too much salt, so I'm going to use capers. Also, we're going to add about 1/4 cup of delicious red roasted peppers. So I'm just going to get them here on the cutting board and dice them finely. A little bit more. And ideally, you'd want to have this marinate for about an hour, just so all flavors can combine. I'm adding a little bit of olive oil, sea salt, a little bit of pepper, off a touch of lemon, which makes the fish super fresh and vibrant. Preparation is super easy when you're making swordfish. The French say un papillote. So obviously, the fresh seafood you can get is ideal. So I always just ask the guy at the seafood counter which is the freshest. And you can make this dish with red snapper, flounder, sole, whatever looks fresh that day. And you can also tailor it to your tastes. Like if you're craving an Asian dish, you can use ginger and soy to infuse the fish, or you can do Italian or Mexican, but we're doing Mediterranean style today. So you place the fish in the paper bag. It's really simple, just like so. And just gonna add a little more olive oil and salt, just right before you add your marinated vegetables onto the fish. Garlic might be a little too overpowering for the fish, so that's why we have the shallots. I would either use shallots or garlic. I'm just going to season it a little bit more. You know how I love my seasoning. So with a big spoon, you just take a really healthy helping of vegetables, and you simply place it on top of your swordfish, like so. And if you're making 2 fillets, you'll just put half of the veggies onto the swordfish. And if you wanted to add like a little white wine, for instance, you're totally welcome to do that. White wine in the bag.
In the bag.
to give it a little extra juiciness, but this should be perfect. And then you simply just tuck under like you're wrapping a present. And you're good to go. And you place it in the oven at 425, so it's higher than you would normally cook fish. And this size fillet probably be done in about 15 minutes. And that's all. You'll see what it looks like when it comes out. An easy side for this dish would be pastina. And I love this dish because my grandmother used to make it for me when I was young. But it's super easy. It's almost the Italian version of grits. And you just simply boil water just like as you're making pasta. And I just added a little bit of sea salt and really good quality butter. I'm all about good ingredients, so good ingredients yield good results. So that's a perfect side to put the swordfish over. And also, I just whipped together a quick salad dressing with some honey mustard, olive oil, white balsamic vinegar, and salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna drizzle the salad dressing over this is actually mosh. It's my favorite lettuce. And this makes two perfect sides for the swordfish that we're making this evening. So it's been 15 minutes. Now for the most exciting part. And this is a great dish to do for dinner parties because everyone has their own individual meal. And you just simply place the paper bag on a plate. Well, because it's exciting. It's like you have this surprise in the bag, and then when you get it, you at the same time you all can just slice it down the center. And you have this beautiful, colorful, healthy presentation, and you just get this amazing waft of the herbs and the spices that we used. It doesn't look fantastic. It's super healthy, super delicious. And everyone loves this dish. It's a no-fail dish. You really can't get this one wrong. And I just like to pour the extra juices that seeped away from the bag and just top them over the fish. We're going to serve it with pastina. You can use a risotto, even a linguine, and a nice French salad.
What's up, ready? Okay.
And you have the perfect, easy, healthy dinner. Mediterranean swordfish with a twist.